That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday Fun Day, and we are live in the alley with Billy Jasinski and Josh Savali. Let's go, Buffalo! Sunday afternoon in the alley. Girls, boys, and news at Little Kingsville Ballet. Prognostications and various jokes.
You are looking good.
Wow, is it bright out here?
He finally gets the good weather. Oh my! Look at this.
I know.
Hey, welcome
to Live in the Alley.
Woo! It's a beautiful mid-July day in the alley, or so it would seem.
It is hot.
It is hot. Well, you got long sleeves on.
Yes, I do. You are correct.
I am here to state the facts. Isn't that theme song great?
I know.
It is good. Scott, you do a
Thank
wonderful
you,
job.
Scott.
Thanks, Scott. It is just so much fun. But what we're really here to talk about are the Buffalo Bills. That's all I got.
They are playing today against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Week 9, right?
Sure.
But
I never know.
Do you know what the Jaguars and the post office have in common?
What's that, Josh?
Neither of them delivers on a Sunday.
Ooh. He Googled about 50 Jaguars.
I did not. I made that up. I didn't Google anything.
Oh no!
I have so many Jaguar jokes.
Big fan of Jungle Cats. Hilarity ensues. You have any other ones?
I can't remember them.
Okay.
The ones that I made up. You can't see my eyes. I looked that up. But I think it's funny.
You know you can Google?
What's it say?
Google. Bills Jaguars
Thanks, Billy.
today. Fresh off a dominating win against Miami last week. That wasn't really. The second half was dominating.
Well, it took them a minute.
Yeah. They outscored. Hey, beat.
Miami had a good defense against us in the first half, and
second half.
Joshy said, "Enough of this."
Yeah. What we outscored 23-8. We outscored them in the second half. The defense was
Good.
up to par. Yeah, they're fine. But defense is still number one
You
in
know
all
what
the major
surprised me
categories.
was Tua. I think he played a good game.
He did. He was efficient. Like he's usually efficient, just he never throws a ball past 20 yards.
Not that they won or anything.
No.
But.
He's out today, by the way. Yeah, anybody has to check that.
Oh, Janet.
No, he broke his finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tua's out.
Janet, please watch your language on our show.
So the Bills come away with the win. It wasn't exactly what you expected for the whole game, but the second half definitely was. They made adjustments and kicked them in the butt.
Put my mind at ease.
It did.
When they
Yeah. And
turned it on.
Allen had what? 3 total touchdowns in the second half, 2 passing, 1 rushing. Who was his other touchdown to? It's Stephon Diggs and who?
Gabe Davis.
Yeah, it was Gabe Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, the crazy face mask play.
Yeah.
When Allen got face masked and then somehow dipped dude around and still threw the touchdown.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, he was wide open too.
How did you forget that?
What's that?
How did I forget that?
Yeah. Aaron knows.
It's good to have you back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because Aaron was here last week.
No, he was the concrete pad. Yeah, cool. Oh, Tyler Bass, Bills kicker, named AFC Special Teams Player of the Month of October. He's pretty good.
Spooky good.
That was last week. We're on to Christmas now, buddy.
Oh.
So Tyler Bass, good for him. That's pretty cool. Exciting to have that. And he's got a laser leg, right? He got a
Isn't that-
laser arm, laser leg.
That I don't understand why he was named AFC Player of the Month.
Special Teams Player of the Month.
Well, yeah,
I didn't miss a field goal.
I know, but he didn't. I don't know.
He didn't miss a field goal or an extra point, and the opponent's average starting field position on kickoffs is like the 18 or something. He does a great job when they need him to.
It's just a weird thing.
Sure, you think a special teams player would be a returner or a holder.
Oh,
But
no,
not the
no, you
kicker.
don't. You never think it's going to be the whole, oh, man, this guy held the ball so well.
See this skill? Wow. Yeah, he's good. It didn't even move. The ball stopped on a dime.
A long snapper.
Yeah, Reed Ferguson again.
I think that's weird. But congratulations.
Sure, yeah. One other neat stat about the Bills, as much as we don't want them to run the football, they're the only team in the NFL with 3 rushers over 200 yards.
So, as a team, we run the ball well.
Correct.
But not one individual, except Josh Allen, runs the ball well.
Well, yeah.
Actually, I don't mind our running backs.
No, I don't like sometimes I don't like when they choose to run it. This 2nd down and 10 dive up the middle stuff gets annoying.
I looked up the stat today. I didn't look it up. I'm making this up.
You're good at that.
I'm just kidding. But they are yards after contact. They're in the top. Both Singletary and Moss are in the top 10 in the NFL.
Really, yards after contact?
After contact.
Wow.
But they just get hit so far in the backfield. I mean, that line is not good.
No, and Feliciano just got put on the 3-week IR. He's out today.
And that's good news.
Spencer Brown's out today, too. As well as Dawson Knox missed another game, give him some more rest with his hand. So it might mean we see some more Gabe Davis again today.
We'll see Gabe Davis. We'll see a lineman we've never seen.
Right.
I don't even know his name. Do you know his name?
No, John Doe.
Oh, John Doe.
We're really great if there's John Doe. Man, we're good.
Ooh.
And no Mitchell Trubisky. He's on the COVID list.
Yes.
Ugh. So Davis Webb, who is white, will be the Bills' backup quarterback. We didn't know. Don't blame us.
I know.
That's terrible.
Okay. Next.
But and before we get to Jimmer on Jacksonville, can I just put it out there? That's a loud truck. Before we get to anything on Jacksonville, I just want to put on a little soapbox about how much Urban Meyer stinks. If you're not familiar with Urban Meyer, he's the Jacksonville head coach. He is just, you could say he's a poop in the pants.
He stinks.
I hate that guy. That's all I got on him.
He is the 2nd worst head coach they've ever had.
Who's the worst? Doug Marrone?
He is the worst head coach Buffalo's ever had.
Oh, yeah.
That was going to be a trivia question later, but you got it.
Hey, I'm the winner. Just like the Bills are going to be later this afternoon, we hope. So with more on Urban Meyer and his great coaching capabilities, let's go to our resident correspondent on the other team.
Jives with Jimmer!
Ooh, the song.
It's time for Jive Day. Here's Jimmer. He's a pretty smart guy.
Jimmer, just so you know, your shirt shows up beautifully on the
Perfect.
screen.
Just so you know, I'm white too, okay?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure about Davis Webb. Gosh.
All right, Jacksonville, after week 6, came in riding high after beating Miami in the London game. Won on a last-second field goal, snapping a 20-game losing streak. Some Jacksonville terms, that was riding high.
Wow.
They had the bye week in week 7. Last week, went on the road at Seattle and absolutely got shellacked 31-7.
By who?
Seattle.
Well, who was the quarterback, though?
We're getting to that in one moment.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, usually I'm the interrupter.
Now, I just want to say, I'm a Jets fan.
Allegedly.
Never mind, you knocked me out of Survivor.
A lot of bad football over the past 2 years. But let me run through how Jacksonville was against Seattle last week.
Oh, no.
Jacksonville allowed Seattle quarterback Geno Smith.
Ooh,
Was in for Russell
he
Wilson.
sounds like a Jet.
Well, they allowed him to complete his first 14 straight passing attempts.
Oh, jeez.
That is the longest such stat for Geno Smith in his career.
Probably.
Seattle scored on 4 of their first 6 offensive possessions. In the first half, Jacksonville's offense had only 99 yards total. At one point in the game, their offense went more than 18 minutes of game time without getting a first down.
18 minutes of game time.
Yes, not clock time.
Over
full
a
game
quarter.
time. Right. In the third quarter, Jacksonville quarterback Trevor Lawrence threw 7 straight incompletions. Jacksonville did not score until there was 1 minute and 49 seconds left in the game. On the ensuing kickoff, they went for an onside kick. Seattle recovered it. Not only did they recover it, they ran it in for a touchdown.
Oh, no.
Jacksonville had a total of 12 penalties called against them in that game. And to top it all off, at one point, their defense was flagged for 12 men on the field. Very next play, Jacksonville had to call timeout. Why? Because they had 12 men on the field. So here we are. Jacksonville comes in at 1-6. Now, last time Buffalo played in Jacksonville, wild card game after the 2017 season, Jacksonville won that 10-3. Jacksonville finished 10-6 that season, and they did make it all the way to the AFC Championship game before they lost to New England. Since then, it's not been that good for Jacksonville. 2018, 5-11. 2019, 6-10. Last year, you would hope this was bottom out for them. They finished 1-15. They haven't won consecutive games since 2019. They haven't won a game in the United States in over 400 days.
That's ridiculous. They play almost all their games in the United States.
Ship them out to London, and I guess they're gangbusters.
Oh, they have a big fan crowd over there. Fan crowd?
What is the fan crowd, Billy?
I was going to use that, but
A crowd of fans.
Now, looking at it, what caused their downfall? Well, got to look at their first-round draft picks they've been having. 2014, third overall pick, quarterback Blake Bortles. He did quarterback them to the championship game in 2017, but he was released in 2019. 2015, third overall pick, defensive end Dante Fowler. He was traded in 2018. 2017, the fourth overall pick was running back Leonard Fournette.
Oh, yeah.
They released him last year. Leonard Fournette, probably greatest thing ever happened to him because he hooked up with Tampa Bay and won a Super Bowl, and now he's having great success there.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
2018, they had the 28th overall pick, defensive lineman Taven Bryan. He was released this past May. 2020, they had the 9th overall pick, defensive back C.J. Henderson. They traded him this past September.
Man, they got a great
Didn't they
organization.
trade him? Was it Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, after they had a broken leg guy.
Yeah, they traded him for Dan Arnold, who's now their starting tight end.
Right. Not Tim Tebow.
No. We're not even going to get into it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that guy.
Well, that brings us to this past year's number 1 overall pick, quarterback Trevor Lawrence.
Sunshine.
Here's a guy never lost a game in his high school career, started as a sophomore, junior, and senior. Went to Clemson. His freshman year, won the national championship, undefeated team. His sophomore year, undefeated until they made it to the title game where they lost to LSU. Then in his junior year, did not lose in the regular season, but lost to Ohio State in the national semifinals. Coming into the draft, draft experts had him rated as the best quarterback prospect coming out of college since Andrew Luck came out of Stanford in 2012. Mel Kiper of ESPN,
The guy with the hair.
guy with the hair, ranked him as the 4th best quarterback prospect ever, only behind Luck, Peyton Manning, and John Elway.
And Josh Allen. Sorry. It's true.
Well, how's he doing? Not that great, but doesn't really have a team around him. He's 24th in passing yards. He has 8 interceptions, which is tied for the second most in the league. Now, last week versus Seattle, he was 32 for 53, 238 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Talk about captain checkdown, though.
Uh-oh.
In those 53 attempts, he only attempted 4 passes over 20 yards, and he was 0 for 4 in that.
Whoa.
Now, Jacksonville's offense as a whole, they are tied for second to last in the league in scoring with Chicago. They've only scored 123 points so far, worst being Houston at 119.
The Bills' point differential is almost 123 points.
That's
That
true.
tells you.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, they don't have that great of a receiving corps. Their top receiver was DJ Chark. He's been out with injury. Leaves them with second-year receiver Laviska Shenault and former Detroit wide receiver Marvin Jones. Bright spot on their offense was running back James Robinson.
Yes.
8th in the league in rushing. Last week versus Seattle, he went out with a heel injury, and they just announced today that he will not be playing today.
Perfect.
In his place is running back Carlos Hyde.
Hey!
Hey,
I'm saying, he's been around for a while, hasn't he?
been around for a while, but been a career backup.
Oh, yeah, I know. That didn't say he was any good.
No. Take note that their offensive line, they've only allowed 10 sacks this season, which is tied for 4th best in the league.
He told me to take notes.
But he runs around like an idiot back there. You know, he's
runs for his life sometimes.
yeah.
On Lawrence, quick, I mean, the guy with that, I mean, obviously he's got talent and ability. I wonder if that's just one of them. I say it's just one of them things that it's not so easy. You got to get them a couple playmakers.
Definitely.
Like you said, their offense is just so hamstrung by the lack of talent.
Exactly.
A guy like that needs...
And a bad coach and, you know, all that.
All that stuff. But a guy like that can't
And
show
you're
off.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Defensive numbers, not that great either. 25th in points allowed, tied for 28th in passing yards allowed, 22nd on third down defense efficiency, 27th in sacks. They are not an opportunistic defense. They only have 2 takeaways this season, last in the league, obviously, on pace to set an NFL record for fewest takeaways in a season.
Do you know who has the fewest takeaways in a season, Jimmer?
Who would that be, Josh?
That is the San Francisco 49ers.
What year did they do that?
Oh, man. Let me think. It was back in 2018.
Josh, it's always comforting that you do the extra step of research.
Yes. So they had 7. And I don't know if they're going to beat that 7. It doesn't look like it.
I wouldn't think so.
You're so good at joke writing and weird stats, Josh. I'm so impressed.
I do have one more joke for you.
Fire away as long as you're rolling.
You mentioned Blake Bortles earlier.
Yes.
He told a joke to his receivers one time.
And what did he say?
It doesn't matter. It went over their heads.
Getting back into it. Here's a little number for you. They're coming into their 8th game. They've only attempted 7 field goals. They've only made 3.
Wasn't their first made field goal against Miami in London?
Yep. That was their first
Oh,
made
that's
field goal
right.
of the
They
year.
did not
Yeah,
have.
they didn't have one going. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Now in this game, we have former 7th overall draft pick Josh Allen facing former 7th overall draft pick Josh Allen. Josh Allen, quarterback Bills, 7th overall pick in 2018. Josh Allen, Jacksonville, defensive lineman, 2019, 7th overall pick. It's only the 5th time that a quarterback for one team has played a defensive player with the same name.
It is awesome.
Who the other ones were, I have no idea.
Peyton Manning.
Nathan Peterman, I don't know.
Marcus Tuiasosopo versus Marcus Tuiasosopo.
It was Jimmy Smith versus Jimmy Smith.
Jeff
And-
George.
Jeff George versus George Jeff. They just put that one in there.
Now, you want to touch on Urban Meyer a little bit?
No, he just wants to touch on the girls at the bar. Hey-oh!
Mic
Bazinga!
drop.
Background on that. Thursday night game against Cincinnati in Cincinnati. He did not fly with the team back to Jacksonville, stayed in Ohio, was photographed with a young lady kind of in a compromising situation.
You can tell
Didn't
Jimmer's
go over
uncomfortable.
good. Didn't go over good with his teammates.
No.
Or
team
his
management.
wife.
Or his wife as well. Getting the numbers here. Buffalo leads all time, only 9-8. Jacksonville, a rather new team in the league. Jacksonville 1-5 against the spread, their last 6 home games. As a non-division home underdog of 6 points or more, which Jacksonville is this week, they're only 1-8. Buffalo, 12 consecutive wins versus opposing quarterbacks with 16 or fewer starts. In those 12 wins, they have 18 interceptions.
Huh. That's pretty
And Buffalo with Sean McDermott as their head coach is 5-1 straight up against rookie quarterbacks.
good. All good things.
We'll get to that one next week.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
That's all I got on Jacksonville.
All right, Jimmer,
Thank you, Jimmer.
I'm bringing back Jags alma mater.
Ooh,
All right.
Well, we
here
got
we
some
go.
tricky ones in here. We're
Yeah.
going to start off with some softballs. Trevor Lawrence.
Clemson.
Okay. Running back, James Robinson. These are not softballs. I didn't know any of these.
Running back James Robinson. It's like a Michigan school or something?
It is.
it's not Michigan?
The other state next to Michigan. Below Michigan.
Ohio?
No. Crap.
If we could put up a map here, Jim would get
Chicago
it.
is in this state.
Illinois.
Okay?
Northern
And-
Illinois.
No, you got the... say it
Southern
again.
Illinois.
No. Say Illinois again.
University of Illinois.
No. Yeah, right. And then you said you got the Michigan blank Spartans.
State?
Yeah.
Illinois State.
Illinois State. He's got it, folks.
Hey, all right.
You can lead a Jim to water, but you can't make him drink.
The other Josh Allen.
Don't know that one.
SEC school,
LSU.
the Wildcats.
SEC. Wildcats.
The school is in Kentucky.
That would be Kentucky.
Oh my goodness! You should have said who Duke plays on Tuesday.
Oh,
Ooh,
9 o'clock.
Kentucky Wildcats.
9:30.
9:30.
9:30?
ESPN.
Do you know Miles Jack?
No.
No, UCLA. I didn't know that. Those are tough. They don't have a lot of guys in
Yeah,
them.
they don't
He
have
said he was throwing you softballs.
I
He gave you
started
the
off with
hard-
one.
They play for Jacksonville. Who cares?
Oh,
Basically, yeah.
all right, for bonus points, if you could tell me in succession the 4 schools that Urban Meyer coached at. And you can start from the top or from forward
Okay.
and go backwards?
We're going to go backwards.
Okay.
Ohio State.
Yep.
Florida.
Yep.
Utah.
Yep.
Bowling Green.
Yeah! All right. One more for double bonus points.
Oh my goodness! You might lose
Name
them.
The Jacksonville mascot.
No.
Good. It's Jackson DeVille. Boo.
I'm actually glad I don't know that one.
Oh.
All right.
Well, no one else does either, Jimmer. Don't worry
Hey,
about
Jimmer! All right. That was fantastic.
it. My goodness, you said you were throwing him softballs.
I did. Trevor Lawrence. I didn't know any of those other guys.
Well, we knew one. And we made up the rest.
Yeah, well, this school is in Kentucky. It's a tough one. Oh. Hey, did you hear what happened this past week?
No.
Aaron came back from Seattle. We thought
Oh
we'd
my
never
goodness!
see him
I
again.
thought we lost him.
Yep. Last week we had to talk to a chair. I felt like Clint Eastwood was here. But he's back and better than ever. Right, Aaron? No? Yes, you are.
Can we get Clint Eastwood back?
Hey, by the way, catch Double A's new show on Public Access, Q&A with Double A Solo, Wednesday nights at 1 in the morning. He's taking it on the road, folks.
Sometimes he has a shirt on.
And other times the pizza makes it to the floor.
Popcorn everywhere.
He's not laughing at any of
I
this.
know it.
Well, guess what? It's time for Q&A
was
with Double A.
laughing.
All right, sounds
Yay!
good. New blind.
With Double A, are you ready to play?
We're new blind.
What is in the...
Okay,
Please hold.
here's Double A.
That's me.
Hey, Aaron, welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You are welcome.
I wasn't
Double
sure
A,
you were
how
going to
was
allow
the
me to
trip?
do this again.
Why? We
You know,
didn't find a
'cause
replacement.
your show was amazing without me.
Well, we had Clint Eastwood.
I know.
We watched Cry Macho while you were gone.
Well,
How was the trip, first of all?
the trip was amazing. Seattle is always amazing.
He went to a Kraken game, didn't
I went
you?
to a Kraken game.
How was that?
It was their first home win ever. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah. The arena that they built is fantastic. They've got 2 screen big screens, so they're triangles, and they've got 2 of them. And so they're both slightly offset so that everybody
awesome.
has a big screen that is directly
Oh,
in front
no
of them.
way.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I didn't realize that's the same. So that arena that they're in
Yeah.
has been there since like 1962, and all they've done is just refurb it.
They gutted it out and totally refurbished it, and they actually dug down underneath it so they could put parking underneath. So there's, the whole thing is
It
fantastic.
was like $1.5 billion renovation.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
good for them. They were
And
obviously
then
excited.
on the one end, they put in windows, so there's like natural light that comes in too. Yeah, very
They're very
good.
green there.
Yeah, very good.
Their second home win was
the only-
against the Sabres.
The only wish that they would have is that they have some sunny days to actually use the windows.
Yeah. And hockey's
I was
usually
there
played at
9
night.
days and there was 1 day of sun.
Well,
All right, well, so why don't I ask some questions?
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
what I came up with is a bunch of person, places, or things.
nouns.
And the question is, are they worse than Jacksonville Jaguars?
Oh, God. We better not lose like 62
Are
to 3
these
today.
things worse than the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Okay.
First one, Urban Meyer.
Worse than the... Jeez, he isn't. He's worse. Josh?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
That's not even a question?
Yeah.
I figured that was a softball, if anything.
Jimmer, you're used to those.
All right, how about Ruggs' attorney saying, just wait until all the facts come out?
That's worse than the Jacksonville Jaguars. That whole situation is just horrible.
Disgusting. They have a whole program where you can call and have a ride, and they pick up your car.
Yeah.
Like it's in their thing.
Yeah.
Like Jesus.
Yeah. That's worse than the Jaguars.
Yes. What about the state of Florida?
Jacksonville's worse than the state of Florida.
Yeah.
I think they're a tie.
They got Mickey Mouse.
Well, okay, you win.
That's a huge redeeming quality, if you ask me. And that duck and that tall dog that says Gorsh. Great.
Speaking of things that Josh just talked about, things that are worse than Jacksonville Jaguars, ties.
Wait, the kind you wear around your neck, or
Nope.
when teams score the same points?
Yes.
Oh, the Jaguars are worse than a tie. Tie's good.
I'd rather.
Really?
have a tie. Yeah.
You guys like ties?
Yeah.
Well, I hate Jacksonville's that bad though. That they are worse than ties. I don't like ties, but I think they're funny.
Yeah, yeah. What about the Eichel era?
That is worse than the Jaguars.
That's a tie.
Good riddance. Oh, hey! I mean, he only went to Vegas. It's not like he can't get more blow there anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Good riddance. Get him out of here.
What about Joe Rogan being your doctor?
Can we bring on our special correspondent, Matt Newton, for this question? Oh, Aaron Rodgers, what have you done?
You keep doing it too.
Yeah.
Man, dude.
Ugh.
You are
How
piece of
about
work.
blasting a skunk on the road?
Say that again?
Running over a skunk.
The
with your
Jaguars
car.
are better than that.
Blasting it with your
Yeah,
tire.
yeah. The skunk is worse than the Jaguars.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're pretty bad, but a skunk is
Pretty
worse.
stinky.
Yeah, who wants that?
No.
But who
How
wants
about-
the Jaguars too? It's close, but I'll take the Jaguars.
How about people that reference the 4 Super Bowl losses as a defense why Buffalo sucks?
Oh, that's worse than the Jaguars.
I hate them.
Yeah. Can't like
I'll
it.
bring it up first.
Yeah.
Look, you can't even do it. Guess what? I said it first.
I jumped ahead of you. Yeah.
All right, and my last one, hanging on the toilet for a good 40 minutes and all you get is 1 Cocoa Pebble.
I will pass. I didn't want that one.
Never eating Cocoa Pebbles again. Thanks, Double A.
Good to have you back, right?
Yeah, he's back, everybody. Back and better than ever. Oh, my goodness. Send him back to Seattle.
Goodness.
So anyway, that was pretty
what he
awkward.
comes back with? Are
Yeah,
you kidding me?
All that time off, and this is what we get out of it.
I thought he would do research and
No.
everything. Nope.
No.
He wants to talk about Cocoa Pebbles.
Well, 1 Cocoa Pebble. God, I don't know, man. I don't want it.
I told you we should have left him off the program.
What kind of, wait, speaking of Cocoa Pebbles, when's the last time you had cereal? You don't know?
I think it's been 2 months.
2 months? What'd you have?
The strawberry oats. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, it's great.
Oh, strawberry oat cereal.
It is. Strawberry. Honey bunches of oats strawberry with strawberries.
Oh,
It is great.
nice. I've been on a Frosted Flakes kick. I don't know
That's
why.
your own fault. Might as well eat Wheaties and put sugar on it.
Yeah.
No, and I will not eat Wheaties. That's like just hardened hay in a bowl. It stinks.
Because there's no sugar on it.
Well, you think I need sugar? Really?
You're eating Frosted Flakes, man.
I like the flavor. Maybe I get sugarless
Maybe
Frosted
we
Flakes.
should get you Kaboom.
Well, yeah, no, but I want the flavor of the sugar on top. But without the sugar. Splenda Flakes.
Billy, before you were I don't know. When we were little, we just had to put spoonfuls of sugar over our cereal.
Yeah.
You know, my grandma used to do that for me.
Your grandma's a good lady.
She
There's
was.
no doubt about that.
She was.
She took care of you.
She used to swear at
you-
my sister in Polish. It was awesome. Never knew what she was saying, but you knew my sister was in trouble. When you heard shock for a whole letter, you're like, that's gotta be bad. Then I found out that it means drink dog's blood. I'm like, oh my God, Grandma.
Even worse.
Oh yeah. That's a very, very bad Polish insult. Oh yeah.
Oh.
They just call her a dupayash. I'm like, I know what that means. Then the other stuff come out. I was like, Well, anyway.
Oh, she's really in trouble.
Yeah. Ooh, sorry, Jen. If you're watching, I'm not sorry.
That's what you get, Jen.
Yep.
You
Wanna-
behave.
Want to pick some games?
Shut.
Sure. Time for quick picks.
All right.
Jimmer, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's start out with the Oakland Raiders at the New York Football Giants.
Would that be the Las Vegas Raiders?
I don't care anymore. Who cares?
Raiders given 3, 46.5 over under. Saquon Barkley not playing. It's fourth straight game he's out. I'm going Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders. And I have no insight into that at all. Just Raiders.
Yep.
I'm just going to go against you guys and say Giants
Why?
because I'm going against you guys.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
I'm going with the Raiders, but we kind of need them to lose
Yeah.
because they're like secretly kind of good. Maybe.
Okay, that's why I took them. That's right.
They,
Yeah.
I mean, they've beaten some pretty average teams.
Yeah.
But so have we, so I don't know.
We both. Yeah.
And Zay Jones is dead.
Oh yeah, Zay Jones wasn't it? Wait, no, his brother.
It was his father
Oh.
who said he's going to a good quarterback now.
No, good.
Way
for
to
him.
go, Zay Jones' dad. I'm sure you're watching.
Atlanta at the New Orleans Trevor Simeons,
All right,
also known
Atlanta.
as the Saints.
Atlanta getting 6.5, 42.5 over and under. Since 2015, New Orleans 26-12 against the spread against divisional opponents. Best in the league during that time period. I'm going New Orleans.
Cool.
I thought Simeon looked just fine in that offense. I think he can handle it. I'm going to go New Orleans.
You know, against Tampa Bay's defense,
Yeah.
they're no slouch. I mean,
That's true.
they're not as good as they were last year, but they're still a good unit.
Sure.
I'll take them at home. I'm sure they can pick something up. You know, if Simeon's not playing well, they have other weapons. Kamara's still great.
Yeah.
I'll take them. What about you?
I'll take the Falcons.
Okay.
I trust in Joe Flacco. He's not there.
He's on the
was
Jets.
never there. He was with Baltimore. Never mind. I'm taking the other old quarterback.
Matt Ryan.
The Battle of Ohio. Brownie the Elf versus the other Jungle Cat, the Bengals.
Brownie the Elf getting 2 points, 47.5 over and under. Since 2018, Tony Romo, who's calling the game today, has called 8 Cleveland games. Browns 0-8 straight up, what Tony Romo calls it. I got to go with Cincinnati.
That's a great.
I mean, I'm going with Cincinnati because they've got to be embarrassed that they lost to
Jim's team.
some team that should not be named. Plus, they knocked me out of the stupid.
Oh, they knocked everyone out. I hate the Jets, but I'm going to go with the Browns because I think
They need a
it's
win.
been a big week for
Are
them.
they,
Yeah.
You think
believe
they're
it
going
or
to rally
not.
around the OBJ
Yeah, I think
situation? You think?
last year they did.
Everybody says that they play better without him, anyways. But I don't know. I
He's a
still
good
think
player.
I think
Cincinnati.
the Browns have a decent defense. I think the Bengals still score a lot of points.
Yeah.
And Burrow and Chase are good. And I think
Chase is very good.
last week was just kind of a hiccup. Sorry, Jimmer. I'll take the Bengals, and it's in Cincinnati. Like that matters, I guess. The Stephon Gilmore game. New England at Carolina. New England, by the way, 3-1 in their last 4. It's getting kind of scary over there.
Patriots given 3.5, 41.5 over and under. Sam Darnold is playing quarterback. Carolina is starting. He sees ghosts against New England. I'm going New England.
Yep.
I was going to go Carolina, but you're right. New England has proven to know how to stop him. Yeah, I'm going to go New England.
All right, I'm going to take the Panthers at home. No reason.
Is McCaffrey playing?
Yes.
Yes, he's
Yeah, he is.
supposed to. Yes.
Well, I will take Carolina.
He's probably going to get hurt the third play.
Yeah. He'll get hurt on when the other team's kicking off. I'm done.
Oh, he was stretching and he pulled his hamstring.
Probably. What do I got here? Denver at Cowboys.
Denver getting 9.5, 49.5 over and under. Dallas has scored 35 points or more in 8 straight home games with Dak Prescott. However, Denver quarterback Teddy Bridgewater in his career is 18-3 against the spread as road underdog. I still like Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, against the spread, it's because he's always been on bad teams.
Exactly.
So he keeps games close, but he can't win it. So I'm gonna go Dallas.
Yeah.
I'll go Dallas as well. I don't think. I think Dallas is good.
Yeah, I do too. I'll take Dallas. I mean, Dak's going to be the obvious comeback player of the year.
That change in defensive coordinator has made all the difference.
Yep.
Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to start to rattle these off here. Minnesota at Baltimore.
Minnesota getting 6, 50.5 over and under. I think it's going to be a lot of offense, but I like Baltimore.
Yep.
I can't not pick Minnesota. I can't get behind him.
No.
I don't know what it is. Baltimore.
You know, and the weird thing is with them, I mean, Cousins can just be like streaky.
Yeah.
And he can throw for 323 and 3 touchdowns, and they'll win by 21 points.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore, they were off last week, right?
Yeah.
After the loss to Cincinnati, I think they'd rally back and have a good game and win.
I'm going to go Baltimore, I guess, but Minnesota always plays close games.
They do.
They lose close games.
Yeah.
It's just hard to pick them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The Tyrod Taylor game. Texans at Dolphins. Janet, Tua is out.
Houston getting 5.5. Over and under 46. You've heard of the irresistible force meeting the immovable object? Well, Miami's defense ranks 30th in yards per game, dead last in yards allowed. Houston's defense ranks 31st in yards per game, 30th in yards allowed. So you got the resistible force meeting the movable object.
Perfect.
No Tua, Tyrod back. I'm going Houston.
Yeah.
I like Tyrod in the game too. I don't know. Like Tua isn't that good, so I don't know if it's that much of a difference between the quarterbacks.
Indeed.
So I don't know if it's big enough to cause that. But I love Tyrod, so I'm going Houston.
I don't trust Jacoby Brissett as far as I can throw him. He's just kind of out there.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, he is a big dude. I can throw you, though. Yeah. And
Sounds like
the
a
point
challenge.
spread, I think, is goofy. I thought it would be a lot closer to that. I'm taking the Texans. Yes, Texans.
I'm going to root for Tyrod. I don't care who wins this game, who does,
Yeah.
but I'm
Their own
rooting for the
fans.
Texans.
Their home fans probably don't care.
They each won a game this year.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
4 o'clock slate. San Diego at Philadelphia.
That would be Los Angeles
I knew he
Chargers.
was
at
going to
Philadelphia.
catch me.
Chargers minus 1.5, 49.5 over and under. Philadelphia last week, 236 yards rushing versus Detroit. The Chargers allowed the league worst average of 160 yards rushing per game. Chargers, I don't know. I don't know if they peaked already this season, first couple games or what, but I'm going with Philadelphia.
I really like what Philadelphia is doing. They've really set themselves up well. The quarterback is not amazing, but like the offense that they're running is very good right now. I'm going Eagles.
Josh?
I'm going to go with the Chargers because of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And because
Obviously.
Fredonia beat Southwestern this week, and Coach Nick Sirianni for the
Southwestern
Philadelphia Eagles is from Southwestern, and I think he's down. Go Fredonia football next week at noon at Highmark Stadium.
Oh boy.
All right.
I'll take the Chargers. I don't want them to win either, but still. Herbert's got to bounce back a little bit. All right, Jordan Love versus Patrick Mahomes, the matchup we've all been waiting for. Packers at Chiefs.
Green Bay getting 7, over and under 48. I don't know. I couldn't find anything on this game this week.
Talk about.
Now, Green Bay head coach Matt LaFleur is 72 outright and against the spread as an underdog since 2019. However, that's all with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I am going with Green Bay.
Oh.
I think Kansas City's defensively a mess.
I want to go Green Bay, but I just don't know what love is, so I'm going to go KC.
I understand your pain. I'm going to go with Kansas City also at home. No Aaron Rodgers means we don't know enough about the quarterback for Green Bay.
You were going to use my line again.
Yeah.
Huh? All right.
And I know KC's at home, and I think it's going to be a close game just like Monday night was against the Giants for them, but I think they win.
I think Green Bay's defense is decent. And you don't have to be decent because I don't think Kansas City is that good on offense anymore.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to go with Kansas City.
Naturally. The Game time decision, Kyler Murray's against the Jimmy Garoppolo's. Arizona at San Francisco, NFC West battle.
Arizona getting 3.5, 45.5 over and under. Arizona 4-0 against the spread on the road. San Fran 0-3 against the spread at home. I think Murray's going to play. DeAndre Hopkins is more questionable, but I'm still going Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona. San Francisco, man, I don't know what they are. I just don't know what they are.
I'm going to take San Fran at home, especially if Murray's out and Kittle is back off the IR today.
Yes.
And he's great when he's in. So I'm going to take San Fran at home.
I'm going to take San Fran because Arizona loses these games.
Yeah, it's a good point.
You know, they end up losing these games because I don't know why.
Tonight, the Derrick Henry-less Titans at the Rams.
Tennessee getting 7.5, 52.5 over and under. That is the highest over and under of the week.
Yep.
Rams number 1 in the league in sacks with 25. Now they bring in former Super Bowl MVP Von Miller from Denver. Like you mentioned, no Derrick Henry. You gotta go.
He's not playing today.
Oh, Von Miller's not?
He is not.
Well, they're still number 1 in sacks.
Exactly.
Plus the Rams' offense is fantastic.
Awesome.
They're
fun to watch.
They are very fun to watch.
They are like they were the first year with Goff, and they were looking good. Like they just down the field.
They almost remind me of the back in the day with Warner and that offense.
Yep.
Like, it is fun to watch.
Yeah,
they have a good quarterback now.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams too. Josh?
Yep.
Okay. Tomorrow night, Bears at Steelers.
Chicago getting 6.5, 39.5 over and under. Chicago going with rookie quarterback Justin Fields. In his career, Ben Roethlisberger of Pittsburgh, head-to-head versus rookie quarterbacks, 24-2.
Whoa.
Best record in league history for that stat. So, yeah, Pittsburgh.
I think Pittsburgh has figured out their running game and are actually doing it very well, which is what they need to get the best out of Roethlisberger. I'm going Pittsburgh.
All right, I'm taking the Bears. Just because I can say the Bears.
Sure.
Pittsburgh beats good teams. They lose to bad teams. I'm going to go with the Bears.
Perfect. The Bills play today.
Oh.
Yeah. And I just want to make a comment.
What time is that at?
Soon. In 98? Bills, Jacksonville. There was this guy that used to play for the Bills, a short little quarterback. Like this guy.
Douglas.
Doug Flutie.
I call him Douglas.
4th down, naked bootleg out to win the game. That was fantastic. I'm going with the Bills today, but I'll let you guys start off.
All right. Well, thanks, Bill. Highest spread of the week.
Yep. Again.
Buffalo giving 14.5, over and under 48.5. If this happens, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes over without Jacksonville even scoring. But I'm going to throw in a couple token points for them. I'm going to say 38-10 Buffalo.
Yeah, I mean, if we give up anything, it's going to be 1 touchdown. So 47.
Your brother chimes in.
My brother.
45-6 Buffalo.
Which
all
one?
the way from Alaska.
Oh.
Hi, Sam.
Well, he's going to be on a delay. I'm going to say, what did you say the spread was, Jimmer?
It is, I think, 14.5. Yeah, 14.5.
Or excuse me, over under.
48.5 is the over.
48.5. I'm going to go Buffalo 48, Jacksonville 2, because we kneel it in the end zone just to give them points.
Perfect.
Just to get that over.
Last week, Josh Allen's rushing touchdown was the old backdoor cover for the Bills, so they covered the spread on his touchdown. I think they cover the spread again at 14.5. Bills, they got to score 30 again. Last week was the first week they hadn't scored 30. They'd scored 30 every game except for the opening game of the week.
Yep.
So I think they scored 30 again. 35-4 Buffalo. Taking a page out of your book. Yep, 2 safeties.
Two safeties.
Yep.
Right. 1 field goal and
a rouge, right? Isn't that what it's called in
Canadian Football League?
Canadian Football League, a rouge. Speaking of rouges,
who watches CFL?
Only when there's a rouge.
Oh my.
Oh my. Cool. Anything else? Oh, shout outs. Anybody want to say hello to? Haven't done this in a while.
No.
Okay.
Guess not.
Steve-O's not here for some reason. I hope he's alive. But hi if you're watching, Steve-O. Louis Alico, hello.
Hello.
Anybody else? Fillmore. I don't know if Fillmore's watching, but Josh has his glasses on.
You're welcome.
Big thanks to Double A, Jimmer, Janet, Scott, the Fridman family, and the Alley.
Shout out to Matt Newton.
Yeah. Why? Breakfast casserole today. Was that
Great.
not delicious?
That was
what a
great.
guy. All right, go Bills. See you later.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Yep. Now we get to sit here for the outro song.
Good job, buddy.